reconsider Cathy Black's application. We weren't saying it because we had anything against Cathy Black or that we wanted to stop the mayor from doing what he has to do with the power that he has according to school governance. However, the school governance law is being used as an abuse of power. The power is being abused by the use of the school governance law because you're not bringing parents nor educators to the table. It's insulting to administrators and teachers, those of us who have done the legwork to get our credentials, that we are going to be working under someone who does not have the same credentials that we were required to have. So I think on Thursday, 1.1 million mothers need to come out and stand on the steps of Tweed to let the city of New York know that you can no longer hurt our children and do what you want to do that you feel is in your best interest. We're calling 1.1 million mothers, 1.1 million fathers, but we're mostly calling the mothers. We're calling the women who have incubated their children in their womb for 9 months and who incubate them for their entire lives to ensure that they have the proper life and that they have the life that gives them happiness to pursue like everyone else in society. Therefore, we're asking once again that local politicians come out, religious leaders come out, school administrators come out, anyone in the educational system needs to come out, and we want 1.1 million mothers to come out on the steps of Tweed to let Mayor Bloomberg know that you will not hurt our children anymore.
Thank you, Carmen. Are there any questions at this time?
Tell us more about the potential lawsuit.
What we can say right now is that we are exploring all of our legal options. We just got the language about the waiver last night. That in and of itself was a bit of an insult that it was released at 5 o'clock in the afternoon so as to manage the press cycle and give the mayor and the new chancellor nominee a chance to have a photo op this morning without being disrupted. But we're still reviewing the language. Norman Siegel is working with us. We will make a decision at some point in the future as to what we're going to do, but we have to finish doing the research.
Cathy Black said yesterday, today is today, yesterday is yesterday. To her, this appears to be over. She said that she is the new chancellor. What do you have to say to that? All these folks say this in the mic.
I'd like to respond to that. I heard that too. I also heard that she's but you got to be much more than a people person to run this complex system. And when she was asked by a mom at the school she visited in the Bronx about the closing of schools in the neighborhood, she said, "Oh, I have no comment, I'm new." So, no, yesterday is not yesterday. Yesterday is still today. It's going to be tomorrow and on until this is made right by the parents and educators in this system.
Do you really think, though, that you can change this? Can you speak to all of them?
Yeah, you want to take that?
Sure, I do. Again, what we are doing is exploring legally the guidelines of this decision. It will be hard to turn things around in terms of where the mayor is right now, but given the fact that we believe he's broken the law, that makes a big difference. And so, as we said, we are exploring those options. We should know, hopefully we'll know by Thursday when we are back here on the steps of Tweed, whether or not we will be able to pursue that, because we want to make sure it's a reasonable claim, but we believe it is, and so that is really a major step.
Let me add to that by saying there are elected officials who support our coalition, who support the principles of accountability and transparency and having a true educator at the helm of the largest education system in the nation. Those elected officials are working with us. Some of them are helping us find the legal resources that we need. Some of them are trying to set up legislation in Albany to address this issue. We are happy to have their cooperation and their support. In the end, we know that it's up to the people, to parents, to students, to teachers, to show that we want to see this stopped. That's why we have to come out on Thursday, wear red, be here, we need you here.
Part of why we are here is because the system of mayoral control that was set up 9 years ago with certain checks and balances has gone haywire. Mayor control is out of control. And so checks and balances, including a law that was established 40 years ago, is being circumvented once again by the mayor. And so part of it is a legal push, and part of it is simply saying by all the parents and the educators that enough is enough. That you cannot run our school system as a business where you are the only decision maker, where you cut out all people, and that where you treat our teachers and our parents and our kids as competitors. That's not the model we want. That's not the model we should have. We should have a nationwide search, as they do in every business, in every government agency, in every major nonprofit. You have a search, an executive search, to find the best candidates. That's what we should have. Why don't we have that? So we're looking for that, and we will be back here on Thursday.
Any other questions? Okay. If you have any individual questions of anybody here, feel free to ask. Thank you for coming out. We'll see you Thursday, 4 o'clock.